Hey you guys, it's Lindsay. Um, Here to make another video for you. Today we're gonna do just a really good, feel good flow that you can come back to in the morning, at night, in the middle of your day, just to get the blood moving for you to feel strong and opened up. So let's get started. Any sort of props that you have, blocks, blankets, Nalgene bottles, wine bottles, whatever you need to support you during this practice, grab them and get to your mat. So you're gonna stand up nice and tall. I just want you to take about a minute or so just to kind of roll around, roll your ankles, your head, and just kind of shake in the ways that maybe you haven't yet today. Maybe that's twisting, reaching up, do anything that you haven't done yet. So anything besides sitting in a chair for right now is probably fair game. Get up on one foot, on two, jump, shake, arms up, arms down, whatever it is, for 10 more seconds, for 3, for 2, and for 1. All right, and then reroot your feet into the ground, so all 10 of your toes press, and then lift your heels up as high as you can, and then drop them down. And then start to lift your kneecaps up for your hips. Draw your low belly muscle up and in, your low belly muscles up and in. Hug low ribs, and then shoulders come all the way up by your ears. Drop them down and flip your palms to face straight ahead. And I want you to gently tuck your chin just back and in so that you can get just a centimeter taller. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. And just start to notice what this brings up. Eyes can be open or closed, whatever feels good. Whether you have roommates maybe staring at you or you're just alone in your house, what does this bring up to you? There's a pose of confidence, of strength, stability, but it's also very vulnerable. Our entire front body is exposed and is big and broad, rather than caved off, protected. And as we move forward today, just with every move you make, can you add a little more confidence, a little more of this Tadasana shape, this mountain shape. On your next inhale, reach your arms up. As you exhale, bring your hands to your heart. We'll do that a couple times. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to your sides, palms face forward. And inhale, reach up high. Palms touch, hands to heart. Press your palms in. One more, reach up. Hands by your sides. One more time, reach up. Hands to heart. This time, take it all the way down into a fold. Awesome. Let this be kind of ragdoll style. Head, knees bend, nod, bob. And then find a little more structure of your legs, hands to shins, halfway lift. So shoulders go more forward than you think, lengthen the crown of your head. And then forward fold, hands touch down. Let's do that one more time, halfway lift. Fold down. Awesome. Grab a block if you need, place it right underneath your face, and get your entire palm either on a block or the floor. And then lift your left arm all the way up to the sky for a twist. You can bend your right knee, a little bend of the left leg. And then press the blocker forward down with your right hand and pull it towards you, a little tug. Nice, extend it up through your left fingers. Wrap your left arm behind your back, big breath in. Big breath out. All right, switch your sides. So left hand to block or the floor, right arm lifts up. Little tug of that left hand's active arm. Wrap right arm behind back. Big breath in. Big breath out. All right, bring it down. Find one more halfway lift. And then high plank pose. Palms down, feet back. Lengthen the crown of your head forward, heels go back. And then tug toes towards wrists without moving anything. So super firm. full breath in, full breath out. Let's do 5 breaths here, so 4 more in, out, 3 in, out, last 2, last 1. All right, knees up or down, start to lower all the way. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. All right, arms are gonna go back like wings. Lift your chest, locust pose. Fingers, hips drive back, maybe they lift, and then lift through your legs. Awesome, full breath in, lift higher, lower down. Let's do that 2 more times. So lift up, lower down. 1 more, lift up. If you want a little more, hands interlace, make a fist punch back, lower down. Hands by your side ribs, tabletop pose, pause, drop your belly, lift your chest, cow pose, cat pose, dome your upper back, and couple like that. Inhale, cow, exhale, cat, inhale, cow pose, exhale, cat. Let's pause in that cat pose, push the ground forward, dome, tuck your toes, widen your knees, sink your hips all the way down, child's pose. Head can rest, big breath in, big breath out. Soften your shoulders. Reground through your palms. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog, lift it all the way up. You can bend into one knee at a time, make this feel pretty good. If it's stillness that you crave, then just sit in the stillness. Or if it's stillness you're resisting, sit in the stillness. Or maybe just wiggle it out. Just down through your palms, big breath in. Big breath out. All right, so we're not going to think too much here. Step your right leg all the way forward. Maybe that's 1 step or like 6. And then lift your chest, come up to your fingertips. And I want you to kind of wiggle those left toes back. And then that's going to make this left leg probably turn off. So we want to return that back on. Squeeze your left glute. Lift your right arm high to the sky. Big twist. Take a breath in, and a breath out. All right, right hand back down. Step to the top of your mat, forward fold. Halfway lift, lengthen, and then step your right leg back. Wiggle your right toes a little further. Re-engage your right leg. Lift your left arm for a twist. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. All right, left hand down. Forward fold, top of the mat. Find a halfway lift. Fold. Awesome. Tadasana, rise all the way up to stand. Reach up. Hands to your heart. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Reach up. Fold. Halfway lift. Step your right leg back. Left leg is forward. Drop your right knee, Anjaneyasana, but bring your hands just to the top of your thigh. So more of like a low lunge. Shift a little forward and back. If it's early morning or long after sitting, just kind of like find your grounding here, the stretch of the legs, hips, and then start to ground wherever you choose. Push through your back shin, your front foot, and then take your hands to the top of your thigh. Push forward and then pull your chest up and back. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Awesome. Your hands can stay like this or bring them down by your sides. Or if you're ready, arms go up. Take a full inhale, full exhale, hands to the ground. Step back, downward facing dog. Rock forward, high plank. Lower all the way down. Cobra pose, lift your chest. Hands pull back. Lower. And one more good measure. Cobra pose, lift up. Maybe that's a little higher. Lower down. Downward facing dog through tabletop, through plank. Nice, you guys. From here, right leg lifted all the way up. And then keep your toes pointed down for now. So if your right hip stacks on left, try to square off your hips. Heel lifts. Step your right foot between your hands. Drop your left knee. Same thing. Hands to thigh. Lift your chest. Little forward, little back. And then ground, hands to thigh. Push forward. Pull back with your chest. You should feel a little stretch down the front of your left leg. Big breath in. Big breath out. Again, hands stay right where they are or bring them by your sides or all the way up. Full breath in. Hands to the ground, forward fold, top of the mat. Halfway lift, lengthen out. Exhale, fold. Tadasana, inhale, reach up. Bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, lengthen out. Step your left leg back, Anjaneyasana. So right leg still forward here. Drop your left knee, inhale, reach up. Maybe you even lean back a little bit. Hands to the ground, down dog. Rock forward, high plank pose. Lower slow to the ground, knees up or down. Cobra pose, lift your chest. Maybe you lift to up dog. Down dog, take it back. This time left leg lifts up and just hold it for a moment, in and out. Step left foot between hands, Anjaneyasana, drop, inhale, reach. Maybe lean back. Forward fold, top of the mat. Halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Tadasana, reach up. Hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. One more time through. Right leg is back, left leg forward. Anjaney, reach up. Maybe lean. Down dog, take it back. High plank, rock forward. Breath in. Exhale, lower down. Cobra pose, lift up, maybe up dog. Down dog, take it back. Right leg lifts up. Step forward, Anjaney, inhale, reach high. Fold, top of the mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Tada, reach up. Hands to your heart. Halfway there, reach high. Fold. Halfway lift. Left leg back, right leg still forward. Anjaney, reach up. Down dog, take it back. High plank, rock forward, breath in. Lower slow, breath out. Cobra or up dog. Down dog, take it back. Left leg lifts up, kick it up. Step forward. Anjaney, last one. Maybe you lean back, take your time. Fold top of the mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Tadasana, inhale, reach all the way up. Hands to your heart. Great job, you guys. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. High plank pose. Let's pause. All right, in this high plank, knees can be up or down, but contract your core muscles. We're going to do a few push-ups. So lower halfway, and then push right back up. Notice if your hips are up high, try to resist that by shifting forward. Let's do just one more, halfway down. Push back up. Nice. Everyone, high plank pose. Up dog, lower hips, lift chest. Push, push, push the ground away. Down dog, curl up. Nice, big breath in. Big breath out. Come back to your mat. Again, hips lift, arms strong. Maybe not head if it feels tense. All right, on your next inhale, start to look forward. Bend your knees. Step up, top of the mat. Halfway lift. Fold it down. Into Tadasana, inhale, reach up. Hands to your heart. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold. Couple sun A's. Halfway lift. High plank pose. Now I always give an option for a push-up in place of chaturanga, so your choice, halfway. Or maybe push up. Drop your hips into up dog. Down dog, take it back. Full breath in. Full breath out. Awesome, look forward. Bend your knees, step or hop, top of the mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Tadasana, reach up, grow taller. Hands to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Oops, halfway lift. Chaturanga Dandasana. Or push up, your choice. You can just skip it, go back to down dog, up dog. Downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Look forward. Last one, bend, jump. Halfway lift. Fold. Ta-da, reach up. Hands to your heart. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, lengthen. Chaturanga Dandasana. Your back bend. Take it back, we meet in downward facing dog. Big inhale. Big exhale. When you're in down dog, notice if you're accentuating too much in one area. We want to be nice and balanced. My shoulders are very flexible, so I have the tendency to make a big swoop on my chest. So I really think about concentrating all that energy to have nice, strong shoulders rather than too lax of shoulders. Hips lift. Look forward. Bend. Jump. Awesome. All right, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sink your hips, lift your heart here. And I say this quite a bit, but knees wider, stability. Feet closer together, a little more heat, a little more balance kind of happening. If you like, arms can go up. If you want even more heat, you can touch. But if that adds a little pinch, just keep it wide. With long arms, twist to the left. But square your knees straight ahead. Back through center. Twist to the right. Nice, come back through center. Straighten your legs, reach up. Forward fold, bring it down. Nice, halfway lift. Take it back, downward facing dog. And again, if you'd like, maybe just shift back down dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Lift your right leg all the way up. This time, open your hip, bend your right knee, squeeze your heel to your glute. Awesome. Bring your knee to your right tricep. So squeeze it up high. And then listen, drop your knee down towards your wrist if you want a little extra heat. And then pick it right back up towards your armpit. Step your right foot between your hands. Warrior two, open up. Super strong, you guys. Take a moment here. Maybe hands on hips. Eventually arms go out. Just stand up nice and tall. Press your feet downwards. But lift your hips towards your lowest ribs. And sink down rather than forward. So if you're kind of shifted like this, Pull it back. Arms out. Big breath in. Big breath out. Maybe you look on the length of your right fingertips. Awesome. Flip your front palm. Reverse your warrior. Come all the way up. Reach through your right fingers. Warrior two. Come right back. Reach forward. Extended side angle pose. So elbow can be on thigh here. You just want to make sure that you're not kind of sinking down into the support of your arm. Or maybe you take hand to the floor. Your ankle can be nice. Top arm goes up and over. Open your chest. Big breath in. Big breath out here. You guys got it. Awesome. Come back up. Warrior two. Straighten your right leg. Heel to your back foot in just like a smidge. Reach forward, hips back. And I'm going to even try to reach all the way to the wall, even if I'm not going to get it. Keep reaching. Triangle pose, Trikonasana. Very similar shape of your torso. And if you'd like, take your top arm up and over. Big breath in. Big breath out. All right, from here, reverse your warrior. Scoop the air up, reach up. Downward facing dog, take it back. If you want to flow, you can flow. Or just step back down. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Left leg lifted up. Open your hip. Stack. Heel to glute. Lift high. Knee to your left tricep. Pause here, hold it. Or drop down towards your left wrist. And then pick it back up. Warrior two. Open wide. And take a little moment. This is just my personal preference. This is when my legs start to shake. Hips lift, sink low. And notice if your knee starts to cave inwards. You want to be able to see like at least your right big toe. And strong arms. Big breath in. Maybe sink deeper as you breathe out. Reverse your warrior, stay low. Lift left fingertips, reach, side body stretch. Come back through center. Extended side angle, reach forward as far as you can. Elbow to thigh, hand to floor, block, or ankle. Top arm goes up, maybe over. Big breath in. Big breath out. Warrior two, come back up. Straighten your front leg. Heel to the back foot in if it's too wide. Triangle pose, Trikonasana, hips back. Bring it up. Lift up through fingertips. Maybe up and over. Big breath in. Big breath out. Nice, you guys. All right. Reverse your warrior. Come all the way up. Reach up. Downward facing dog. Take it back. Big inhale. Big exhale. Beautiful, you guys. Big breath in. Big breath out. Look forward. Bend. Travel. Top of the mat. Halfway lift. Fold down. All right, chair pose. Hips are low. This time with long arms or hands to heart. Lean forward. Twist to the right. Left elbow come to right thigh. Lift heart to thumbs. Big breath in. Big breath out. All right, we're staying low here. Hands back through center. And then twist over to the left side. Lift your heart. Nice. Big breath in. Big breath out. Fold it all the way down. All right, halfway lift. High plank pose. And we'll just hold this high plank about 30 minutes or so. Just kidding, drop down to a forearm plank. Very nice. Just like high plank, pull toes towards elbows, crown of the head forward. You guys got it. Maybe a little swear word comes out, who knows? And then gently, gently drop your hips, Sphinx pose. Big breath in. Big breath out. Let this be soft. The only thing you're really thinking about is just a little bit of energy to support yourself. Help yourself out is what I call it. So if you're kind of sinking pretty low, like just, give yourself a break. Lift up. Start to tuck your toes. Tuck your chin. Forearm plank, lift it up. From here, take your dolphin pose. Hips start to lift, toes come in. And as your toes come in, we'll have the tendency to lean our chest forward. Try to push your heart back by pressing your forearms down and forward. Nice, big breath in. Big breath out. You guys got it. And 2 more breaths. Child's pose, bring it down. Maybe you've had enough flexion of the arms and hands can go back. Downward facing dog, take it forward. So once you're in down dog, we're gonna do this one more time through, adding on a little bit, moving a little faster. It's gonna be good. So downward facing dog. Lift your right leg all the way up, then stack, open your hip. And then bring your knee to your right tricep, just like we did before. And then this time, keeping everything the same, bring your knee over to your left tricep. And then drop it to your left wrist. Lift it up to right tricep. Hold it to right wrist. Lift it up, 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 up. Warrior 2. Step foot through. Open all the way up. Very nice. Take a full breath in. A full breath out. Reverse your warrior. Come all the way up. Warrior 2. Pause. Extended side angle forward. Arm up and over. Or maybe you take a half bind. I have a bit of a shoulder issue, so I'm not binding just yet. If you don't know what that is, I'll show you on the other side. All right, from here, we're gonna move to triangle from extended side angle. So brace your torso, start to straighten your back leg, maybe heel toe that foot in. And maybe that means that you're gonna pop up a little taller. Nice, same options, you can bind. If you want a little more, maybe top arm goes up. Maybe bottom arm matches. Nice, you guys, lots of core work. All right, bring your right hand back down, left hand to hip. Walk your right hand forward to the ground or a block. Half moon pose. Lift all the way up. I'm gonna bump my head. So left leg lifts. Kick back through your heel, and then eventually left arm will go up as well. You wanna get just as spicy as that triangle pose. Top arm goes forward. Maybe bottom arm, maybe you have a wall to kind of reach to. Nice little challenge. Big breath in, you guys got it. Breath out. Warrior 2, step all the way back. Whoop, reach up. Downward facing dog, take it back. Big breath in. Big breath out. Awesome. Second side, left leg, lift up. Bend, stack, open. Knee to left tricep. Cross it to right, nothing else changes. Drop it to right wrist. Back to tricep. To left, left wrist. Tricep last one, step it through. Warrior two, open, open, open. Reverse your warrior, reach up. Pause in two, come forward. Extended side angle, go for it. Big breath in, big breath out. Begin to straighten that left leg. Heel toe right in, Trikonasana, triangle pose. And if you want to bind, right hand behind back. Same options as before. Top arm, maybe bottom arm floats forward. Nice, you guys. Half moon pose. Right hand hip, left hand walks forward. Take off. Same as before, I need to step back. Reach, reach, reach. Maybe up and over. Maybe two arms. Maybe you push. Take 3 more breaths just to expand. You guys got it. The wobbles, the shakes, if you fall, just get back into it. Slowly, slowly lower, warrior two. Reverse, reach up. Down dog, take it back. You guys got it. Big breath in. Big breath out. Beautiful. Start to look up towards your hands. Bend your knees. And then step or hop again. Top of the mat. Find that halfway lift. And then fold it down. Tadasana, rise up to stand. Reach up. Hands come to your heart. And let's just find that grounding of our feet once again. I close my eyes a lot because I like to become more in tune with my body when I'm kind of phasing everything else out. You can visualize that grip of my toes. With your eyes open or closed, start to lift your right knee all the way up. Revisualize that grip of your toes under your left foot and the grip of your toes under your right foot. Even though it's just air, add a little pressure. Hands come to your heart. Open your leg up to the right. Squeeze your heel as high up to your glute as you can. Grab your ankle, tree pose. And now this is just one option. You can also go to calf or even a little kickstand is great. Wherever you can engage. Bring your palms to your heart. My favorite thing about tree pose is kind of the direct correlation to an actual tree, right? There's so many different variations we can take. But when we're walking around like downtown or through a forest, we don't see a tree that's just been planted or is growing, a smaller tree, a younger one. We don't call that not a tree. So any variation along the way is still a tree. Big breath in. Big breath out. As gently as you can, come back through center. Step your right foot down. Lift your left leg, switch it up. Again, visualize that footprint of your right foot, your left foot. Again, getting all that energy. And then open your knee to the left. Squeeze your heel to your glute. Again, it doesn't need to get super high up. It's just to try to engage. Grab your ankle and lift it up if you can. If that's not for you, drop it lower. I'd rather you drop it lower and feel stable than lift it higher and feel frustrated. If you want to explore this time, arms can go up, maybe eyes shut. Adding a little bit of challenge to balance. You find a little bit of movement. couple more breaths. Eventually, hands come back to heart. As gingerly as you can, left foot comes down. Give it a little shake. Awesome. Come to the top of your mat. Wobble your knees a little bit. And on an inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Take a big breath in. And then exhale, just go, let it go. I'm going to do it 2 more times. Big breath. Sigh it out. Once more, reach up. And let it go. Awesome. Head heavy, halfway. Left leg back. Heel toe your right foot a little wider. Drop your back knee to the ground, lizard. Can be a great place for a block. And this is totally fine to stay. But if you want to add a quad stretch, bend your left knee, maybe hand to block. Lift your right arm, big twist. Reach behind you. Grab your foot or your ankle. If you have a choice, catch the inside of your ankle and then flex your foot. Find a little energy, like drag your left knee up towards your right ankle. Release your foot if you have it. Release the block to the side. Tuck your back toes, lift up. And then step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Malasana squat, just for a moment here. In Malasana, toes can be forward or they can be pointed out, kind of like making a pizza slice shape. But either way, you just want to make sure that your knees aren't caving in. They're opening up using your glutes. And then slowly hands hit the ground, take that wide fold. Halfway, lengthen chest. And this time, right leg goes back, left leg is forward. Knee drop. Maybe bend right leg. And left arm goes all the way up, up, up behind you. Outer edge of foot's fine. If you have a choice, maybe inner and flex your foot. Close your chest off. It's just going to be a little bit kind of more quad. Release foot if you have it. Downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Lift your right leg high to the sky. Half pigeon pose. Your right shin will be parallel-ish to the front of your mat. If you want to block, I like to put block underneath opposite hip, so in this case my left one. It's okay if your right hip is lifted, it's fine. Eventually, hands will walk all the way out, or maybe they never do. Walk your hands back up. Tuck your back toes, three-legged dog. Lift, open. And left leg lifted up. And switch your sides. Left shin forward. Add a block if you need. Take a moment, lift your chest up nice and tall, engage legs. And then eventually start to melt your heart all the way down. And start to come back up. Downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Look forward, bend your knees, jump or step to a seat. Feet plant, chest lifts, lower all the way down. You walk a little closer in and just kind of take a moment, feel your back supported by the ground. And if all you need today is just a moment to lie back flat, let yourself do so and just be here. Otherwise, root your feet down, start to lift your hips, bridge pose. Glutes squeeze, hips lift. Sit the back of your head down. And gently start to drop your hips. Big breath. Let it go. If you want to take another bridge pose, go for it. Otherwise, hands by your ears, fingers point towards your feet. Lift up onto the crown of your head for wheel pose. Adjust your elbows as you need, hug them in, and then lift all the way up, up, up. And just really think about pushing through your feet here. So it's almost like an asymmetric circle, almost like you were trying to complete a teardrop shape. Slowly start to come back down. Again, feet wide, knees knocked together, just a moment to rest. Now it's your choice. Take another wheel, bridge, or just keep laying. Feet wide, knees together. Maybe hips up on a block if that's what you have available. And stay here as long as you'd like. And when you're ready, slowly start to bring it back down. Feet wide, knees together, just a moment of rest. Very nice. Bring your feet back in. Straighten out your left leg. We're going to do a lying tree pose. So right leg bent, and then foot to the inside of your left thigh. Drop your right knee all the way down. Maybe it hovers a little bit. Heel closer to your crotch, a little more intense. Further away towards knee or ankle, a little less intense. Maybe arms go up above you or behind you like you're looking up at the clouds. And just like a lying tree, you see a tree that falls in the woods, you still call it a tree. Bring your right knee back in. Hug it into your chest. Supine twist. Bump your hips to the right. Drop your knee over to the left. Big breath in. Big breath out. Come back through center. Straighten your right leg. Left knee bends, lying tree pose or supine tree. If you'd rather take Supta Baddha Konasana, you'll just take more of a diamond shape, both of your feet touching. I just think this is nice to give kind of both sides their own time. Left knee into chest, supine twist. And back through center. Hug your knees tight into your chest. And one last big squeeze, maybe head comes up, little kiss of the kneecaps. And when you're ready, Shavasana. Arms long, legs long. Shoulders soft. Feel free to stay here as long as you'd like. If you're ready, to roll your wrists, your ankles, take arms up and overhead, big stretch. And slowly knees to chest. Make your way up to a seated position with your eyes closed. Sort of nice and tall. Pull your hands up to your heart. Take a full breath in. Sigh it out. Thumbs up between your brow. From my heart to all of yours, I bow to you. Thank you so much, you guys. I hope you have a wonderful night or day. or morning.